Hello everybody, my name is Tefin and welcome to the Human Resource Machine. I decided to play this game today because I figured it would be a little bit of a fun diversion from stuff I've been doing, and it's a funny little game. This is a game kind of about coding, which I guess works for me because I'm a CS major, so that kind of works out for me, and I should have fun with this. But yeah, this is a funny little game about coding, and it's sort of, I think, a little bit of a commentary on corporate America and that kind of stuff, so it should be fun. But yeah, let's jump into it. Please select your employee ID. New, or new? I'm gonna go with new. I have your photo here somewhere. Which one is yours? That guy, sure. It just looks just like me. Definitely, for sure. The resemblance is striking. Here's your badge. Thank you. Please proceed to the elevator. Of course. The mail room. Year 1. Welcome to your first day. You look like an excellent instruction follower. Thank you. I am. Very good at it. Your first job will appear over there on the right side in a moment. Remember, you can always ask me for help. Okay. I draw commands to this area to build a program. Your program should tell your worker to grab each thing from the inbox and drop it in the outbox. Inbox, outbox. Inbox, outbox. Inbox, outbox. Boom. Go, my little minion. Well, I guess that's me. It's not really my little minion. But, whatever. You get the point. We did it. Yay! My presence is requested on the next floor. Okay. Up to the busy mailroom, year 2. Well, looks like you've made it this far. Congratulations on your promotion. Most people stress out and quit before making it this far. But I can tell you have a bright future in inbox-outbox management. Thank you! That's the nicest compliment anyone's ever given me. That's not true, but here's your new assignment. Grab each thing from the inbox and outbox and drop each one in the outbox. You got a new command. You can drag jumps arrow to different... You can drag jumps arrow to jump to different lines within your program. With this ability, you complete the assignment using only 3 total commands. Correct, because I can just do this as a loop. So basically, it'll go down, it'll loop up to the top, and I assume it'll just conclude when it's finished. I don't really have a command statement to modify that, so yeah, let's go a little faster. Boom! Nice! Yay! My presence is requested on the next floor. To the copy floor. Oh no! The inbox conveyor system is completely broken. Yeah, it's all minus 99s. Which I guess if that's what you want, but that doesn't mean we get to take a break from work. No, of course not. We would never get to take a break. Ignore the inbox for now and just send the following 3 letters to the outbox. B-U-G. Okay, so... Inbox, outbox, and then you need to copy from 4? Inbox, outbox, copy from 0. Inbox, outbox, copy from... Can I click you, please? 3. I don't know if there's an easier way to do this with, like, looping. Oh, wait, I'm dumb. These need to be in the middle. There we go. Yeah, I don't think there's an easier way to do it with looping because you have to go to different things every time. And you can't with it like set a sort of a looping. Obviously, it's also not set up in such a way that the numbers work out anyway. Copy floor. Yay, I did it. I'm requested on the next floor. Yeah, the numbers don't work out anyway, but like I can't sort of use the number of the loop or something to define what I'm supposed to be doing. Anyway, the conveyor system is fixed, and just in time for you to get to work. Of course, perfect. The data won't collate itself. Grab the first 2 things from the inbox and drop them in the outbox in the reverse order. Repeat until the inbox is empty. Okay. So what I need to do is I need to grab from the inbox. I need to copy it to here. Then I need to get from the inbox, go to the outbox, I need to copy from there, and I need to go to the outbox. And then I just need to do that until we're done. I think. So yeah, I grab this, I put it here, I grab this, I put it here, I grab this, I put it here, then I come back and grab. So yeah, it should work. Boom! Perfect. Their presence is requested on the next floor. Oh, it's coffee time. Year 5. Really just sipping on that coffee, huh?
To work, everyone.
Regions of the city continue to experience power failure. Local authorities are investigating.
Uh-oh. Power failures aren't good. It's time for rainy summer. Year 6. Ugh. Welcome to my personal rain cloud. I was never very good at math. Why are you here? I guess it's not really a math thing. Yet. Since I have only 3 fingers on each hand. Oh, that would cause a problem, yeah. Yeah, everyone knows. You need 5 fingers on your hand to do math. But I hear you don't actually need to know very much about math to complete these assignments. Well, that's good. Though I do know much about math. For each 2 things in the inbox, add them together and put the result in the outbox. Okay, so we're gonna inbox. We grab the thing, we put it on this square. Then we grab from the inbox again, we add from that square, and we put it in the outbox. And then we do it again? Is it that simple? Am I missing something? So we grab, we put, we grab, we add, we put. We grab, we put, grab, add, put. Yeah, that should work. Perfect. Rainy summer. My presence is requested on the next floor. Now I have branching paths. I want to go to the tripler room. Who are you? This optional area is for high-performing employees only. Is that you? Well, you're late. 7 years late. We need to make some changes around here. I want to see 100% performance increase. From this point on, your performance will be evaluated with extra scrutiny. Okay. Chill out, lady. No, I'm good. We're just in the inbox, triple it. Okay, so inbox, copy to here, add here, add here, send to the outbox, do it again. Yes? Grab, put, add, put. Yeah. Yay, I did it! Size challenge, use 6 or fewer commands. I did it! Clean 24 or fewer steps. I did it! Nice. Now time to the Octoplier suite. Yes, you can always check your own performance on each assignment's optimization challenges. The 2 green lights next to each button in the elevator will tell you how you're doing. Is there anything in life more thrilling than self-improvement? No. No, there really isn't, is there? But you're not really about my improvement. You're about... Yeah, okay. For each thing in the inbox, multiply it by 8, and then put the result in the outbox. Okay. Using a bunch of add commands is easy but wasteful. Can I use it using only 3 add commands? Yes, I can. So what I do is I grab it, I copy it to here. Once it's there, I add that. Then I copy that to there, and add it to that. And then I copy it to there, and add it to that. Because basically, I take this 1, I put it here. Then I add the 1 and make it 2. Once I do that, I put the 2 down so I can add the 2 and 2 and make it 4. So I've added doubles, so it gets to 4 times. And then I add that together to make 8 times. Because I put the 4 down, and then it's 4 plus 4 times is 8 times. And then you put it in the outbox and you do it again. So you grab, you put it down, you add, you put it down, you add, you put it down, you add, you put it out. Nice. Octoplier Suite, Year 10, yay! Use 9 or fewer commands. I did. Complete in 36 or fewer steps. I did. Nice. Continue to the elevator. The Tetracontemplier. What does that mean? What a wonderful feeling when all your work over the last few years all comes together and culminates in a well-executed assignment. Indeed, for each thing in the inbox, multiply it by 40 and put the result in the outbox. I think the easiest way to do 40 is to just... So we do what we did, right? We put it down, we add, we put it down, we add, we put it down, we add. I don't think there's an easy way to do 40 because 40 is not a like an exponential of 2, right? So 8 was easy because we could do 2 times to 4 times to 8 times. Then we could get 16 times, we could get 32 times. Well, I guess so, yeah, that's what we could do. Is we also copy this to here and we copy it to here. So then we add what we have. So now we're at 16 times. We put it back down. We add it again. We're at 32 times. We add this and we put it in the outbox. And then we do it all again. I think. I'm gonna test this out. So we do 1, becomes 2. Becomes 4, becomes 8. So we put the 8 down, so we can make 16, we can make 32, make 40. Boom. Nice. Oh, I love multiplying 0 by 40. That's my favorite. Yay! Use 14 or fewer commands. I used 15. Completed 56 or fewer steps. I did it in 60. Where's the efficiency here? I feel like I'm maybe doing something stupid, but there's an efficiency here that I'm missing. Because there's obviously, basically, a singular step I can take out of this. Oh, this is what I do. So I don't need this. Because then I add 0 and I copy to 1, and then I add 1, and then I add 0. Right. Yes. Okay. Yeah, that's my efficiency. I wasn't even thinking about that. Like, I'm copying extra. Nice. That I hope should get me my 2 efficiency challenges, because I definitely used 14 or fewer commands, and I hopefully did it in 56 or fewer steps. Nice! I did! Perfect. The Tetracontemplier has been tetracontemplied. That didn't work. I don't know. I don't know what to say. It was conquered. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? I don't know. That's kind of hard. I mean, in 5 years, I will be either exactly where I am now, if this works out, or I'll be somewhere completely different. Huh, who knows? Or 10 years. That's even harder. I have a note here from your other boss that says, from this point on, your performance will be evaluated with extra scrutiny. What a treat. I assume that's saying I have efficiency challenges on this now. Send all things that are not 0 to the outbox. You got a new command. If jumps only if the value we're holding is 0. Otherwise, it continues to the next line. Okay, so we grab a thing, and then if it's 0, so only things that are not 0. So if it's 0, we jump back to the top. Otherwise, we put it in the outbox and go back to the top. Right? So I take this, I put it in the outbox. I take this, oh, throw it away. Take that, put it in the outbox. Take that, put it in the outbox. Throw it away, put it in the outbox. Throw it away. Nice. Did I get my efficiency challenges, though? Use 4 or fewer commands. I did that. But did I get the speed? I did. Very nice. 0 Preservation Initiative. It has come to our attention that the Zero advocacy community felt the previous assignment was not inclusive. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. I'm sorry to all of the people out there who are big Zero fans and feel that way. It was not my intention to not include the Zeros in my last assignment. I apologize extensively for any harm I've done, and I hope you will all forgive me. Anyway, what's up? This time, send only the Zeros to the outbox. What happens to the other numbers and letters? Management leaves the detail up to you. I'm gonna toss them out, because I need to be efficient. Can't, like, copy them or anything. That would be inefficient. Okay, so I grab... so if it's 0, I jump here. Otherwise, I jump back to the top, and then I outbox and go back to the top. This feels bad. Throw it away. What do I do? I feel like I'm not gonna get the efficiency on this, and I'm gonna have to figure out why. Or I am. I don't know. Size challenge, use 5. Oh, I did that. Oh, so did I get it? Oh, I can put it in 28 steps. And it indication it's not possible to optimize both simultaneously. Oh well. I will figure out that later, maybe, or just leave that, because I got 1. I'll call it good enough for now. Subtraction? Uh-oh. I never learned that in school. What school did you go to? Did you? Yes, I did. We're a good team. I'm questioning the team part, because you're kind of not doing anything. You're kind of just sitting there and watching me. Okay, for each 2 things in the inbox, first subtract the first from the second and put it in the outbox, and then subtract the second from the first and put it in the outbox. So grab, copy to 0, subtract the first from the second. So this works. So grab a copy to 1, then we're gonna sub from here, put it in the outbox, because that's our subtract the first from the second. Then we're gonna grab the first and subtract the second and put it in the outbox. And then go to the top. Right. Okay, wait, let me hold on. Let me watch that in a better motion so I can actually see if I'm doing it right. Okay. Put the 2 down. Grab the 8. Subtract the first from the second, so the 2 from the 8, and put that away. Then grab this, subtract it the other way, you get the minus version, and put it away. Nice. Very nice. Sub-hallway, year 11. Use 10 or fewer commands. I did that. Use 40 or fewer steps. I did that. Very nice. Continue to the elevator. The equalization room. Ah. Sometimes, some numbers are bigger than other numbers. That is true. I have found that in my life. And sometimes, they are the same. That is also true. How can we know? If they're the same, they usually look the same. It's kind of how we know. I read about that here in this great book, Which Number Are You? For the Aspirational Zero. That is quite the book. I'd like to read that personally. You can borrow it later. Thank you. I appreciate that. Hello, world. I got comments. You can use them if you like to mark sections of your program. Ew. If you know, you know. If you've ever programmed before, and specifically with classing, yeah, right. I can't speak. If you've taken classes on programming, and you've ever had to, like, comment your code, even though you didn't really need to, like, it's kind of, there's usually a style requirement of you comment your code because it's good style, it's good practice, because obviously in the real world when you're writing bigger and more complicated code, you need comments to kind of, one, there's other people who are going to see your code and they need to understand what you did. But two, you need to be able to understand what you did, and it's nice to just break up your stuff like that. But they'll always have you do it even on, like, tiny assignments that there's, like, you know, 50 lines of code. They'll be like, you need to comment this completely, and I'm like... So, if you know, you know. But, okay, anyway, get 2 things from the inbox. If they are equal, put one of them in the outbox. Discard unequal pairs. Repeat. You got comments. Okay. So, to check equality, what we're going to do is we're going to grab, we are going to copy it to here, and then we're going to grab, and we're going to subtract. If that's 0, that means they're equal. So if it's 0, we jump here. Otherwise, we jump here. If it's 0, we put it in the outbox, and then we jump back to the top. So grab, we put it down. And then we grab, and we subtract. That's not 0, so we're fine. We grab, we put it down. Oh, wait. I know my problem, though. I have to grab a copy statement here. Because otherwise I'm going to put 0 here. Nice. I did it. Use 9 or fewer commands. I did that. Did I get the speed? No. 28. I wonder whether there's an extraneous step in there, but The Maximization Room, year 14. There's been a change of plans, apparently. The accounting department has determined that treating all numbers equally is no longer profitable. Oh, can't be losing profit here. Inequality of numbers is now in effect, yes. Management wants the big numbers only. Grab 2 rings from the inbox and put the bigger of the 2 in the outbox. If they are equal, just pick one and repeat. You got a new command. Jumps only if the thing you're holding is negative. Okay. Grab. Put it down. Grab. Subtract. If that is negative, you... Oh, because I need to actually copy this to here. Because otherwise I'll lose the number when I subtract. Okay, so if that is negative, then we want to put that to we want to copy from 1 and put it in the outbox. Otherwise, we want to copy from 0 and put it in the outbox. And then we need to jump back to the top. And jump back to the top. So we grab, we put it down. We grab, we do this. We put it down. We see this is not negative. Oh, I'm backwards. Wait. If it is negative, we want to grab from here. No, I'm wrong, because we're subtracting from here. So we're subtracting what's here. So if it's negative, we want to copy from here. And this needs to copy from here. I was backwards in my brain. I was thinking we were subtracting this number from this number, but we're not. So that makes sense. Nice. Did I get my efficiency, though? That's what's important to me. Use 10 or fewer commands. No, because I had 12. Complete 34 or fewer steps. No. Oh, that's going to piss me off now, because I didn't even get 1. Okay, where's my efficiency here? My guess is it comes in my... There's got to be a way I'm managing this wrong. I think it's specifically the jump statements is where it's going to kill me. Is that if... Because this jump feels like having both jump statements feels bad. But I don't know another way to do it. I don't know. I will... Oh, where's I... How do I... Let me go back. I don't know how to do that, because... Employee morale insertion.
And that, ladies, is how I saved a bundle on my long-distance telephone service.
Oh.
Back to work, everyone.
Oh, back to work.
A massive army of machines has surrounded the city.
Uh-oh.
The machines are not moving, and they are not communicating. Local authorities are investigating.
Okay. Seems to be a lot these local authorities have to investigate. Let's go to the exclusive lounge. Yes, I've always felt more comfortable with nice, cold, logical decisions. Emotional decisions are for the weak. Yes. Definitely. For each two things in the inbox, send a 0 to the outbox if they have the same sign, both positive or negative. Send a 1 to the outbox if their signs are different. Repeat until the inbox is empty. I feel like I'm gonna do this stupidly because I'm not thinking good. But if I grab and I say, if that's negative, jump to here. If it's not negative, I grab, and then I jump if negative to here. Otherwise, I jump to copy from. So if it wasn't negative, this is positive. If it's not negative 2, I grab a 1 and I put it in the outbox, and then I go back to the top. Otherwise, I grab a 0, put in the outbox, go back to the top. Yeah, unfortunately these these jumps would be a lot easier if I could do it kind of in an if-else way, as opposed to... Because if I could do this with if-else, I could definitely cut down on my jumping and stuff. But I don't think it works like that. I should probably test it, but... Alas. Okay, so if it was originally negative, then we need to grab. If that is negative, then we need to grab a 1 and outbox it and jump. Otherwise, we're going to copy a 0 and outbox it and jump. Okay, let me actually take this jump out. Let me just see if it works. Bad outbox management. Expected 1, but you outbox 0. Wait, what? Did I misread? If they have the same sign. Oh, I'm backwards. Okay, every 0 says copy do 5, do 4, 4 do 5. I had it as put it 1 if they're the same sign, 0 if they're different signs. Yeah, that is my problem. Okay, yeah, so I do need the jump. I was hopeful that I could not have the jump, but I figured as much that it did not work in if-else. As this should just... With the power of if statements, they all have the different signs, so it should all be ones. Nice. Very nice. Yay, I did it. Use 12 or fewer commands. No, I did not do that. Complete in 28 or fewer steps. I did the speed challenge, at least. I don't know on the size challenge. Anyway, absolute positivity, year 16. Haha. Positive attitudes were determined to increase productivity, and are now therefore mandatory. Smile! I already did that! Management is watching. So they are. Are you management? Have you not told me that you're management this whole time? You gotta tell me these things. Send each thing from the inbox to the outbox, but if a number is negative, first remove its negative sign. Oh, okay. I get it. Okay. Inbox. If it's negative, go this way. Otherwise, outbox. If it's negative, we're going to copy it to here. We're going to subtract it twice. And then we're going to outbox. And I think that should work. I'm not 100% sure. We'll have to see when we get to this 2. So we go, it's negative. So we put it here, we subtract it, which puts it to 0. We subtract it, which gets to 2. Removing its negative sign. Nice. Very nice. Use 8 or fewer commands. I did not do that. I had 9. Wait, 36 or fewer steps. I at least did that part. I wonder if there's... I'm sure at some point I might try to go back and run through and... Oh, there's efficiencies on these? I didn't even see those. I'll go back and do that later. Yeah, I might come back through later and try to get all the efficiencies. Try to see if I can't figure that out in another video or in a couple videos or whatever, however long, because there's some stuff to do still. For sure. Sabbatical Beach Paradise. Ooh, this is nice. Oh, hi. Oh, goodbye. Sipping my coffee. Nice. Very nice. Well, with that said, I'm going to leave this episode of the Human Resource Machine here. It's a funny little game. I'm appreciating the quips and all that, and of course the coding is kind of fun. It's, you know, it's a much simpler form of coding than kind of stuff I'm used to, so that's kind of nice, and it's just fun. It's a fun little game, and I'm enjoying it, and I hope you are too. So, but yeah, I'm gonna leave this episode here. If you find yourself coming around this channel often and you're liking what you're seeing, I would ask that you maybe consider dropping a like and a subscription, because that would really help me out. And yeah, if you have any feedback, or you have any suggestions, or really anything at all you want to say, questions, anything, if you want to put that in the comments below, you are more than welcome. It's always welcome. And yeah, so that's where this is gonna end, so I will see you all in the next one. Bye-bye!